Hello everybody, Tim here with another movie review, this time for Strangers Pray at Night. The Strangers, They Pray at Night. I think it's just Pray at Night. This is the sequel of sorts to the 2008 film The Strangers, which is a movie that I actually really enjoyed when it came out, and then a few years later I saw it again, still really liked it, but I haven't seen it in probably 7 years. It's been a really long time since I've seen The Strangers, but like I said, I remember enjoying it. So I had some mild anticipation going into this movie. I enjoyed the trailers with the whole 80s vibe, with the 80s music and logos and stuff. I thought that was a nice little twist on a horror movie. And this movie's definitely got some callbacks to 80s horror. It's got a lot of slasher stuff in there. It reminded me a lot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's especially one part towards the end of the film, which I won't give away. That's a definite call out to that film. It also has some Halloween vibes in there, as well as even stuff like The Hills Have Eyes. So it's definitely got a lot of original slasher film stuff in there. But that's kind of all this movie is it's a rehash of stuff we've seen 1,000 times before. I wouldn't say this is a horrible movie by any means. It's just wildly predictable with mediocre performances, and it's just something we've seen so many times, which causes the film to feel a little dated. And as far as the whole 80s thing goes, I did like the music styles and the choices in the soundtrack, but it didn't fit because this movie didn't take place in the 80s. I thought maybe this movie did take place in the 80s, but no, they use smartphones. This movie takes place in present day. They make that abundantly clear. So it just seemed kind of odd, the stylistic choice of having the 80s music and the synth soundtrack and everything. It just didn't really fit the movie. I still enjoyed it, but it didn't fit the movie that they were showing me. And I really don't have a lot much else to say, guys, except for that the ending of this movie is so dumb that it really went from a movie that I might have recommended to you to a movie I can't recommend to you at all, because the ending is so stupid. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on Strangers Pray at Night. I do not recommend you go see this movie. If you check it out on TV or on Netflix or something, you might find some enjoyment out of it, but overall it's a waste of time. So be sure to hit that like button and be sure to hit subscribe. I've got a lot of reviews coming out over the next day or so. I'm playing catch up here, so be on the lookout for those. And until next time, guys, have a good one.